Alright guys, I got my new knife in today, ordered it from DLT Trading. Now I've already opened this because I just really couldn't wait, but I want to bring you guys along. This is going to be a few part series video. As you guys know, Boston, he sent me his Buck 112 Sport Pro to check out. I did a video on it. Love the knife. It's a great knife. I loved it. I fell in love with it so much that I immediately hopped online and ordered myself one. Well, I've already opened this up, so I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride and just kind of show you what I got here. Great presentation. You got to love this magnetized box and the sleeve to protect your magnetized box. I love presentation. You open it up. We got the little sack with the blade in it. Of course, you got your little cardboard filling stuff. I don't know what that's called, but we'll set that there for right now. And we're going to look at this. We got a nice bag here. It's great shape. So, we're going to open the bag up. We're going to look at the knife. Alright. Knife looks good on the outside. You know, the fit and finish is pretty good on the outside. You can't expect for much more than this out of a knife made of, it's synthetic material. It's aluminum. We got micarta and aluminum. We got the S30V blade. So, I did oil it already. But the grind on this thing is a little bit crazy, fellas. I mean, this side right here, not too bad, right? We got a nice point. We got a pretty tall edge out here. Let's see if we can get it to come in so you guys can see how tall the edge is. All right, and we see the point out here. We see we got plenty of edge behind that point. Not too shabby, but then we're going to flip it over to this side. Now on this side, we see that it just kind of goes, it's real tall right here and then just goes to basically nothing out here. So we've got a piece out here that's, I mean, it's sharp and it's pointy, but it's not, there's really no edge right there. It just kind of like, I don't know if it was bring your kid to work day while we sharpened Big J's knives. I don't know, but I'm pretty proficient at sharpening, so I'm gonna get my diamond stones out probably. I thought about sending it back, but I'm like, man, I'm pretty good at sharpening a knife. I can get my diamond stones out and pretty much take care of this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So this will be a few part series video. Again, I'm going to see if you can get a better look at it here. So let's try to focus it in right there. We see how tall it is on this side. Flip it over to this side, and there's no height behind it. It just kind of, I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit out there, a millimeter or two, but just, and it's not as sharp as some buck knives. I mean, you look at this and you see that grind. It's just wavy up and down through there. I mean, it's really wavy. I don't know if they just took this to about 400 grit and called it a day. Not sure what they did. So I'm going to work on fixing it and try to make it my own. And of course we're not focused at all, so let's try to get her focused. There we go. So yeah, you guys can see how that point comes right there. You guys are probably like, man, he's picky. Well, yeah, I am. I spend my hard-earned money on this stuff. This knife was $134. I had $35 in rewards money, so this knife cost me about 99 bucks out of my own pocket. So yep, I'm going to work on it. So we'll have more scenes to come. This is on a Friday night, so I don't know if I'll hit it tonight or I'll wait till tomorrow. Just not sure, but I'll bring you along for the ride. Hey, stay tuned. Stay tuned. More to come. All right, guys, we're back. Yeah, I've been working on this for about an hour. We now got a tip on this side. So we can see that side had actually zero tip to it. So I've got that fixed. I've used extra coarse, fine, extra fine on the DMT stones. And then I took it to the green compound. I do black, green, and now I have the gunny juice that Richter sent me. But I haven't made it to the gunny juice yet, the .2, I think it's .50 on his strop. But this is where we've got. Remember what the edge looked like when this thing came. I mean, it was bad. So I'm going to put this on Richter's strop with the gunny juice, and then we're going to make her scream even more. I mean, this thing right here will just take the hair right off of you. So, I mean, it's borderline dangerous at this point. Of course, I always put painter's tape around the pivot and around the thumb studs to protect everything. So, you know, you don't want to get any gunk down in there, because them diamond stones will make, you may not see it, but the metal shavings fly off them diamond stones. And like I said, you can't see it, but it's there, okay? So be sure you always tape your stuff up, and your thumb studs, you want to protect those, because the diamonds will just mar them all up. So, yep. I mean, we've came a long way. We've came a long way with a knife that came absolutely terrible from the factory. So, I mean, you got to make it your own. If you don't know how to sharpen, you shouldn't be buying knives in the first place, right? Nah, that's not true. I don't want to say that. I do want to say, if you do buy knives, please learn how to sharpen. You know, make it. It's so. For me, it's like meditation. So I recommend everyone, if you're into the knife game, I recommend, you know, you just practice. Practice will make perfect. Then you can get a $135 knife in the mail that comes ground about 400 grit with no tip on it, and you can fix it. So, all right, I'm gonna take this on Richter strap and see how much further we can take everybody. We're back. We've been using the I call it the Richter strap, because Mr. Richter graciously gifted this to me. So I love using it. You can tell where the carbon's coming off onto the strop here. We like that, because that means your knife's getting sharp. But I've been using this for about 10-15 minutes now. Been sending updates to Boston. I love shooting him videos, man. We send some goofy stuff back and forth to each other. Air conditioning kick on. I got hot, so I had to turn the air on. But here it is. Here's the this is. So she's sharp, boys. I mean, that's just gliding through that paper. Look at that. We got some curves. So yeah, I think it did the trick. I don't have much hair on me, but if we look, it just makes the hair jump off your arm. Just jump off your arm, boys. So again, I don't want to say I'm the best sharpener in the world, and I'm not, by far. There's plenty of people that are better than me. It just takes a lot of practice, guys. You know, start with a knife maybe you don't care about that much, and just work on it, and get your form down, and watch plenty of videos. I'd put some more out, but no one ever watches the thing. That's what Boston says, put some sharpening videos out. I'm like, well, nobody watches them. But, you know, there's plenty of videos out there online that can show you, and you can always send me a message, ask me for advice, and I can tell you what I know. But, I mean, the biggest thing, if you want a knife to get this sharp, is you need some leather. You need some leather with some good compound, or some good diamond emulsion and gunny juice, whatever you want to use. But because that knife it'll get sharp with stones and stuff like that, but you're always going to have a burr, some sort of micro burr going one way or another, and you're going to be frustrated. You're going to get pissed off. You're going to start screaming. This thing, I've been sharpening for an hour and a half, and it's not sharp. Well, you know, the biggest advice I can give is spend a lot of time on your coarsest stone. Get that burr going back and forth. Then move to your, because, you know, if you jump stones too quick and go to a higher grit stone too fast without making sure, you know, you got you get that burr coming off each side, and your next stone ain't gonna be able to do that as efficient. So you're gonna get frustrated on that too. So spend the most time on your coarse stone, and follow up with leather. I use 3-strop progression. So I've got a strop. I got this one that has the black 3000. That's 6000, and I need to replace that. And I've said it before. Then I got the gunny juice on this one here, and I use a 3-strop progression with those, and I don't know. I get pretty good results. I mean, I'm not the best out there, but it's close enough for government work, right? All right, I'm going to take the tape off this, and we're going to call it a night as far as this goes. You know, I got other knives I could sharpen up too, but, you know, I just wanted to get this one taken care of, because this is a brand new blade that I just got, and I was kind of really pissed off about it, and I had to go do some stuff tonight. I had to go to the flea market and get some purchases going out there and whatnot, and I was mad the whole time, and I was telling my buddies about it, and I'm like, I got a goddamn knife in the mail, and it the grind's all jacked up on it, because I wanted to take it out there and show them, but you can't take a knife out there, you know, and show it off if it looks like garbage. You don't want to do that. So, man, this thing, and again, tape it up. Always tape it up. That way you're not getting all that metal down in your pivot, because that, I'm telling you, you can't see it, but there's metal flying up off of them stones. So we got a little bit of tape gunk, but I like taping that up. So, yeah, guys, I don't know how much I really want to do that anymore with as sharp as that is, but yeah. So we got her, you know. Big J got her. We got her taken care of. It's fine. I can relax now. So, yep. There it is. I'll do more video on this probably tomorrow and release it for next week, and I'll roll that pivot up some more too and get her tuned up pretty good. Yep. All right, guys. We'll call her an evening for right now.